Hello and welcome to another fun-filled episode of Anti-Slave Question Everything. So I got a weird one for you guys today. So I hope you're sitting down because this is either going to go one of two ways. I'm either about to blow your fucking wig back or you're about to die laughing and like fall over and die laughing because I'm so crazy. Anywho, this one has me feeling like I'm actually losing it, guys. So as everybody who has been following my channel and what I've been doing, and anybody that has been watching my shit or listening to my shit, as you guys know, I've been pretty obsessed lately with Mandela effects. I've been pretty obsessed with different changes in our reality. That could have been happening because of CERN or whatever. Anywho, so I got a really crazy one today because evidently I believe another thing switched, and this thing that I believe switched is a really big thing, mind you. What I believe may have switched is the human fucking anatomy, bro. The human anatomy. So my first question is, do we have bones behind our eyes? Because I never thought that we ever had bones behind our eyes. When I picture a human skeleton or a human skull, I think hollowed out eye sockets. Everybody I've asked all says the same thing. Yes, hollowed out eye sockets. I always thought that we had these nerve endings at the end of our eyeballs that went directly to our brain, and that's how we saw things. Evidently, that's not the case. I'm going to plug in now a quick picture of a human skull. Here you can see the search results I get when I plug in human skull into DuckDuckGo. This is just weird to me. I'm not really sure what to think. I've always had the idea in my head that human skulls just had hollowed out eye sockets. And this just doesn't really seem right to me. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not anybody that actually knows anything about human anatomy. I just remember when I was a little kid, I had this book that was like this skeleton, and every time you turned the page, a piece of the skeleton would turn with it. And I remember being obsessed with that book. And I remember being obsessed with skeleton action figures I had. And Halloween decorations. And I used to look at pictures of skulls on the internet when I was a little kid because I just thought they were so cool looking. And I just never remember there being anything in the eye sockets like this. I always remembered it being like hollowed out eye sockets. Now, I don't know if I'm just misremembering things or what the fuck is going on. This is just a weird one for me, man. But evidently, we actually always have had bones behind our eyes. And it's called the medial orbital wall, and it consists of 4 bones, and it says the frontal process of the maxillary bone, the lacrimal bone, the orbital plate of the ethmoid bone, and the lesser wing of the sphenoid bone. I probably butchered all of those. I'm not really good at reading or spelling things out. But that's actually from the government's website. And then the NHICB or whatever the fuck, the NCBI, whatever, NIH.gov. But yeah, that's what the anatomy of the head and neck, the skull. So yeah, evidently there are bone plates behind our eyeballs. I never knew this. This is blowing my mind. Am I going crazy or what? I don't know. Now, I don't know if any of you guys believe in like other dimensional beings channeling messages to us, maybe through astral projection, through dreams, through anything. But I really do believe that other dimensional beings can contact us. And I do follow a few different pages on Reddit and a few different pages on Twitter that are evidently pages where people that do astral project post different messages from these ethereal beings. And I found one message that kind of pertains to the changing of the human anatomy, which I thought was really weird. Anywho, the message will be what follows. I'll leave it up to you, the watcher, listener, viewer, whatever, to decide your own opinion on all of this. The channeled message from Archangel Metatron will be as follows. So what else has changed within your bodies? Heart shifted position to the center. Heart is 58% larger. Lungs are 13% larger. Kidneys are higher. Stomach is higher. Thoracic cage is 3% stronger on the side and 14% stronger in the front. Eye sockets are surrounded by bones separating the eyes from the brain. Now, the reason why I kind of highlighted or put it in bold, the heart shifted position to the center and the eye sockets are surrounded by bones separating the eyes from the brain, is because those are the 2 parts of the anatomy that I feel like I'm confident enough to talk about, in the sense that like I just think that like I remember eye sockets not having bones in them. And I also remember the heart being a little bit over to the left. A lot of people are being like, what the fuck is going on? There was one Redditor that posted talking about how they were having issues with their heart for the past however many years. And they've been looking at heart x-rays and scans and stuff for years and years and years. And just recently noticed that their heart had shifted place in their chest. So that's super fucking crazy to me. Next, I'm going to bring up a picture of a diagram of the human anatomy really quick. So here we are with a quick little plug-in of the human heart into DuckDuckGo search engine for the images. And as you can see here, a lot of these depictions are now depicting the human heart being directly in dead center, in the center of the chest. So that's another statement from Archangel Metatron, speaking about the heart shifting place in the body. Like I said, this is all up to interpretation to the viewer. I'd like feedback to know if I'm going crazy or not, but holy shit, what's going on? So there you guys go. There's a little bit of a dive down on a possible change in human anatomy. So I noted earlier too that there was more than just the heart shifting position and the eye sockets being with bones. I also noted that the heart is 58% larger, the lungs are 13% larger, kidneys are higher, and the stomach is higher. And also the thoracic cage is 3% stronger on the side and 14% stronger in the front. Now, I don't really know any ways to like reference that or to look at that. So if anybody that watches this or hears this is actually like knows anything about human anatomy, dude, please reach out to me and let me know. Explain this shit to me, because I just don't understand it. I mean, there could have been bones behind our eyes the whole time, and I just never knew it. Because like I said, I'm not a doctor, I am not a medical professional, and I do not study human anatomy. I just had something in my head that I thought was a way to be, and then I figured out it wasn't that way, and so I just figured I had to speak on it. Everything, I always just constantly am questioning everything, and I implore you all to do the same. So this has been another little quick thing, little quick anti-slave QE. Question everything. Always remember to question everything. God bless y'all. Stay up and stay truthful. I'm out.